A quiet gatekeeper at a luxury corporate building is constantly humiliated by employees until a single moment exposes a secret powerful enough to shake the entire company. If you had walked past the front gate of the Sterling Towers building that morning, you would have seen an old man being laughed at, and you would have assumed he deserved it. His uniform was faded. His shoes were cracked. His hands trembled slightly as he held the iron gate open. "Move faster, old man," a young executive snapped, nearly hitting him with her car door. The others chuckled. To them, he was just the gatekeeper, poor, replaceable, invisible. But what nobody noticed was the way he watched them. Calm, patient, almost observant. For 7 years, Daniel had opened those gates. 7 years of insults. 7 years of being ignored. 7 years of people assuming they knew his story. They didn't. Because if they had looked closer, they would have noticed the expensive watch he never took off, or the way visiting investors sometimes glanced at him with quiet respect. But nobody ever looks twice at a gatekeeper until the black convoy arrived. That morning, everything felt different. Luxury cars rolled in. Directors rushed outside. Phones buzzed with urgency. The new CEO is here. Employees lined up nervously near the entrance. Daniel stepped forward, as usual, to open the gate. The back door of the sleek black car opened slowly. A tall, sharply dressed man stepped out. He scanned the building once. Then his eyes locked onto Daniel, and suddenly his expression changed. Shock, emotion, recognition. The man removed his sunglasses, and in front of everyone watching, he walked straight toward the old gatekeeper. Silence swallowed the compound. Then, the CEO did something no one expected. His voice cracked slightly as he said, "Father." Gasps erupted around them. The same managers who had mocked Daniel hours earlier stared in disbelief. The CEO turned to the board members standing nearby. "I wanted to see how you treat the lowest person in this company," he said quietly, "before I decided who deserves to stay." Panic spread like wildfire. One director stepped forward nervously. "Sir, we didn't know." "That's the point," the CEO interrupted. Daniel slowly removed his gatekeeper cap. For the first time in years, he wasn't smiling. He looked at the employees who had laughed at him, one by one. Then he said something that made several people go pale. "I kept the list." The CEO nodded and turned toward the building entrance. "Let's begin." The glass doors slid open. Board members started whispering in fear. Phones began ringing, and as Daniel stepped inside the building for the first time in 7 years, the employees who had once ignored him suddenly realized. Today wasn't just a normal Monday. It was Judgment Day, and nobody knew whose name was written on that list.